Hey guys, we're back for another episode, and I'm going to be doing episode 4. This is kind of going to be a bit of a filler episode because, as you saw in the last episode, I failed at making that biplane, and I'm coming back and I'm going to try and fix it. I'm going for a whole new design, basically, because I want to be able to make a biplane, but I tried everything. I couldn't fix the other one, but I did come up with a design that should work. So let's go right into it and try and build this thing. Spaceplane hangar. Same as before, MK2 cockpit, and then we're going to build it from here. So what I thought would work is instead put the cockpit a little bit further back. I'm going to try it like this. So now we have these two fuel tanks and this fuselage just to keep it a little bit less heavy. Put a nose cone right there. And I actually had an idea for the propeller. Hopefully this works. Yeah, see, this is what I thought would look cool. Put that like that. There we go. That's just for fun. Okay, so let's see what's next. Now, I was thinking before, the wings, the high wings, I think were what was the reason we're flipping over. So I'm going to try and figure out a way to keep some weight on the wings and have it still look nice. So, angle snaps, symmetry. And this time I'm just going to do 4, and I'm not going to do any end wings because I think that was just too much lift on the bottom compared to the top, and then same way the other way around. On the top, in some areas it was pulling up really hard. So let's see, that's 4. And then instead of having it connect at the center like I did last time where they kind of mesh, I had an idea of I could take one of these. These are all ideas. I haven't actually built this thing yet. That's a little bit high. Let's try 2 of these. That'll look nice. Come on. There you go. That's a little bit forward. I have OCD about that. Come on, go on. There we go. There we go. What the hell was that? Okay, so now I'm going to put a fuel tank on there. And we have to build around the fuel tank. So, let's see. Where's this nose cone? I'm looking for that same piece. Is that in here? Yeah, there it is. NCS adapter. What is this even for? Base of this C7 aerospace nose cone system. So... oh, I see. That's made to go there. Okay, well, I'll just leave that on there then. And then, here, let's put one of those actually on the back. Where was that thing? I keep losing it. There it is. And then we'll put a little tip on that. Put this right there. There we go. And then from here, we'll build the wings out of here. Because this should be more structurally sound in comparison. It's kind of far forward, but... it's supposed to be. 4? Yeah, that's 4. Oh god, I keep forgetting to put on symmetry. Yeah, last episode one of my friends told me I forgot to put on symmetry and it was bugging the shit out of him. And I went over and watched the episode and it started bugging the shit out of me. I have to remember to put that on. So now, I remember they used to have these ones that were like springs and they were kind of like these bars. But I don't have those. I have these, the Easy 4 struts. So I'll put that like there, and this there. Yeah. Actually, no, that's... I hate this thing so much. Why does this wing do this? I'm gonna get that thing. There we go. Little son of a bitch. Okay, now I've got it. And I gotta put that right there. There we go. Okay, so now it's got the X's on the outside. What was the next piece? Right, and these X's on the inside. So I'll put this back here, and then up there, and then this down here, and then up there. Okay, so that's pretty structurally sound. Whoa, what did I do over here? That was weird. Same as before, gonna use the standard canard control surface. Let's roll. Whoa, what the hell was that? What is it? I'm not even gonna ask. That's just weird. Put one of these on top. You know, it's angle snaps, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Angle snaps help it, but you know, they're really annoying. So then on the engine, I'll just put a basic jet engine, because last time, I don't know if I pointed it out, but this is a rocket. I was using a rocket and jet fuel. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I just completely failed on that one. And for this way it empties that one. Like, what you have to do is put it in the order you want it to empty. I want it to empty this tank, then that tank, then that tank. So I'm gonna hook it up like this. There we go. And the angle snaps helped it there too, so. And for the wings, I know this is gonna look weird, but it actually does need the wings to look like this to fly for some reason. It's kind of retarded. Let's see, one right there, and then one right there. There we go. And I should probably put a tail fin on there. So let's put a tail fin and give it a rudder. There we go. So that should help us. And what was the one other thing? Oh, right. It was a little bit weighted weird in the front. But I'll get to that in a second. Let me put on the tires. So I found that these are actually really good for holding on the landing gears. And I also found out a few new controls. So apparently if you hit Alt and you click on something, it duplicates it. See that? That's pretty awesome. It's gonna have to be lower. And if you hit shift on an item, it like puts at these weird settings. I'll show you when I put the gear on right now. Okay, so you see it's like that. If I hit shift, then I can like do just little tweaks to it. So I found out you can do this, and then you have flat wheels. That's pretty awesome. Actually, they're a little bit too far off to the center. Oh god, what just happened? Angle snap, stop being such a bitch. Okay, I just messed something up. Okay, there we go. That's better. They do need to be a little bit outward. It does frustrate the mind though. There's gotta be a way to do this better. There we go. Yeah, that was gonna kill me if I didn't fix it. So now we go back here, put the little tail thing on here, because it is still a tail dragger. And from here, it does look much better than the last one did. And it is much more sound. So I'm going to name this one biplane. Biplane 2. Actually, oh yeah, there we go. That's better. Save it, and let's go and launch it. Let's see if this thing works. Now, if it still doesn't work, then it just hates me when I'm recording, because I tried building this, so like almost this. It wasn't exactly the same, and it flew for the most part. So, why aren't I going? Damn it, I forgot the air intake. I always forget the air intake. Those things are just ugly. I mean, some of them look nice, but no one really likes them. Let's see, radial fuel duct. No, actually, maybe this will work. Does that work? And I don't care. That'll do. Okay, let's see if this works. If not, then I'm gonna have to put a radio fuel duct even closer. Just called it a fuel duct, air intake. There we go. Turning seems to work. And there we go. See this? It's pretty nice. It does lift up just a tiny bit, but I'd rather if it lifted up just a bit than lifting down. Not lifting down, than dropping down. It is very shaky, but the thing is, it flies amazingly. Like, look, turns on a dime. I haven't tried landing any of my planes successfully yet. I've tried, I just haven't done it. As you guys can see. Let me let this thing flip over and then head back. It does require, like, using the throttle as you fly, though, because it does fly like a behemoth. I mean, it turns really fast, but it's got its controls are odd. But yeah, let's see. I can probably bring it down to the ground. Ooh, that's a dangerous one right there. Let's put that right there. And let's let it float down. Let out my landing gear. And the landing gear works pretty well too. I think I might have to put a landing gear on end of these wings though, instead of here, so that it can land more flat. So, let's see. Oh, and apparently landing gears have lights built into them. I didn't even know that. Those little lights can turn on and off. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to come back around for this one, because it ain't coming down very fast. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So let me come back around, and I'm gonna try and land near the runway, or crash, whichever happens, you know. What's this guy's name? Tomfort? Tomfort. Tomfort. That's weird. Well, hopefully Tomfort does not die. Now I've noticed all of them have the same last name. Kerman. That's weird. Be cool if they gave them last names. I wonder what chooses what their name is. Like, you know, no, this plane looks like it's for people who are scared of everything. So let's give them a guy who's scared of everything. Like, what made them decide that? Whoa, come on, come down, come down. I'm gonna try and land flat. There we go. I need to have my back tire almost to the ground before I turn on the brakes. If I turn on the brakes and the back tire isn't on the ground, oh god, I just flip. Come on, come on. It should start to come down soon. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna fly right over the other plane. Looks like I'm gonna land on the other plane. But see how far this thing glides? And also online I saw these some cool little Easter eggs I'm planning on showing you guys. There we go, it's bouncing a bit. Come on. There we go, we're on land. Now I want to get back to the runway. I don't want to land all the way out here. Come on, I turned on the brakes, so hopefully we slow down. Turn off the brakes, turn off the brakes, turn off the brakes. Oh god. That was a close one. Damn. Okay. Come on, let's turn this thing around a bit. Just give it a little bit of throttle. I'm gonna try and land near the runway. Don't take off. See, this thing just floats. It just floats forever. Oh god, I'm gonna end up going into the ocean, aren't I? No, I won't. I can. If you put a little bit of roll, it does slightly tilt on that wheel, but it's just enough that it turns. And you guys can see I'm hitting E and see it little. It does roll me just a bit. Okay, so let's see, how far do I have to go? Not far. This thing is actually pretty big, though. You can see it from all the way down there. I'm gonna give it a little bit more power so I can get over there. And then turn it straight back off. Come on. That's all I needed. It's weird that the engine, like, has to take time to turn off. Now, we should make it there just on efficiency. But I do want to make it to the end of the runway, and then I'm going to have this guy get out. Just have him stand next to his little plane. Actually, that's a bad idea. I don't have a ladder on here. Maybe I should put one. No. But no, this is good for a biplane. Wow, did I just whistle? I did. This is good for a biplane. I like it. If you guys like it, try the design. Tell me if there's any way to improve it. With it lifting up a bit, since this already works, I'm not gonna mess with it. But I do know that these things. Remember, I don't know if you remember in the first episode, I put 2 on the nose, because my jets always need them. And I might have to do that here. I don't know. They're just like my lucky charm. But trying not to use them. Okay, so I'm probably gonna just fast forward this until I get there. So see you when I'm over here. Okay, guys, so I just landed at the end of this runway, and I'm actually gonna get out of this plane and leave it here as a little trophy plane. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave him in here. He can sit and have toast or whatever he has to eat in there, just in case he gets lost. And I'm gonna show you guys that Easter egg I mentioned earlier. So apparently there's stuff all over this map that's hidden. Like on other planets, on the moon, there's like the moon lander from the US's first attempt to get there and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you a plane that I figured out I could build that can actually get us to one of these Easter eggs that's on another island on land. So I'm gonna start building that. So let's see, we need one of these. Turn off angle snaps. Snap that on there. Need some delta wings. I need 2 delta wings. And then I need, where is it? Here they are, solar panels. So I'm gonna put these all along like this. And then I need, let's see, where is that thing? Here it is, the electric propulsion system. Now, a lot of people know this is one of the shittiest engines in the game, and it is. But it can actually get you up in the air. So let's see, wait, what does that require? It needs xenon gas. So let me put the xenon gas container on there real quick. There we go. And then put this there. And then, what else is it? Oh, right. More solar panels. This thing requires a ton of solar panels because you need to power this engine all the way there. So actually, this is an easier way to do it. Let me take this off. Okay. And put one like that. One like that. A little bit more. There we go. And then I guess that'll do on the center. It's like fusing 2 of them, but whatever. And then just a simple landing gear in the front, and then 2 on the back wings. And then I need, let's see, where's that wing? This. Now the advanced standard is a very odd wing. Admittedly, no one really likes it. but it does work. This should go on there. Why isn't this working? Why won't it let me put this on here? Do I need to put it on the wheels? That's gonna look really weird. Okay, let me pause and try and fix this real quick. Okay guys, so I figured it out. It turns out I needed this piece. For some reason, if I have that, then all the rest of the shit will connect. Because like this wing has some glitch where it won't connect to the pod. It has to connect to like the SAS, but then it won't connect to the SAS because of the solar panels, and then I need this so that it can go down to this shape. It's some weird process, but I did fix it and I did find it. It only took me like 5 minutes, so let's keep going on building this. So I'm gonna put a tail fin on there, and then we need some control surfaces. Remember, everything has to weigh very little on this thing. It cannot be weighed down because the ion engine has very little power. I need this to be in the center. It's the weakest engine out of any in the game, but when you're going on journeys like this, it is one of the most useful. So let's see, am I missing anything else? I do not believe I am, so I'm going to save this and then let's go back out there and try to fly this thing. Now, even if we don't get there, I will tell you where it's located if you zoom all the way out. All the way. You can see down here there's this weird shiny thing. If you're looking on, yeah, there you go. See right there? That is a second runway that you can actually land at, and there's buildings there and everything. And I saw it in a video, and I wanted to show everyone. So I thought maybe you guys would want to see it. Now, why isn't this engine going? Did I forget something? I did not even put batteries to power the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that, so let me go do that. And flight, spaceplane hangar. How can the thing fly with no batteries? Put that. Yeah, will this be enough? It should be enough. I'm gonna put 2 of them. And put them somewhere in the center. There we go. Just to make sure it's still gonna fly. Everything's good. And I believe I put the engine on backwards. There we go. That's really odd. I think it just fused with the xenon container. Let me see this thing. There we go. Yeah, I had it on backwards. Now I do want to bring whatever xenon gas is, because it says it needs it. And, you know, just in case, just to be safe, bring it. There we go. Okay, now let's try this. And this time, maybe it'll fly. Never actually built a solar plane. There we go. So this should slowly start to build up speed, but since this thing is so light, it can actually lift off with that little speed. Yeah, as you can see, it's very slowly getting us going. Oh, I may need more electric charge. Yeah, I may need another few batteries. Look how low that's getting. Gonna have to watch that. Maybe it'll take over and use xenon gas when it's too low. Or the engine will just blink like at a spasmic rate. You know, I'm gonna put more solar panels because that is a dangerous way to fly. Not even knowing if the engines are gonna start. So let's go to science. No science. Utility. Here they are. Let's cover this thing in solar panels, or at least just enough to fly. And now I'm gonna make sure this wing is on both sides exactly the same. And I may need more battery space. So let's put, instead of having 4 of these, let's put 1 large battery. Right there in the center. Bam. That is not in the center at all. I'm gonna turn on angle snaps, maybe it'll, there we go. Let's see. I might need to move this forward a bit. Don't want to lose that wing. There we go. Move this. Will this make a difference? Barely. Okay, so what's the problem then? Okay, well everything should be good. Let me just make sure this tail fin's in the center. You know what? This isn't going to be able to turn, is it? Because I don't have this on the tail fin. I really hate that it does that. There we go. There we go. Now we have a tail fin. So let's save and launch. Okay, this should work. Let's turn up the engine all the way. There we go. Let's turn it down just a bit so it's not using as much power. And this thing should slowly get us moving. Actually, I'm going to turn it up all the way. Let it drain as much as it needs to just to get us off the ground. Then I'll turn it down. Let's just leave that open. There you go. Let's just do stage only. I don't know what that does. This thing is slowly, very slowly speeding up. That's okay, because it only needs a little bit of speed to get up, since it weighs very little. I like the way this thing controls. Yeah, it does have enough lift to just barely put some force on the landing gear, so we are gonna be able to take off like this probably. If not, then I may have to take off solar panels, just put them down to the center, and then take off with less power. Because I have seen this design work online. Come on. There we go. Come on. And we're up. There we go. Now we're going to use what power this engine has to get a little bit of altitude. And I will skip till we are high enough to start flying. So be right back, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. So clearly you can see I'm having an odd time coming in for a landing with this thing. But I do plan to actually land here. And you can also see that I did get some pretty good speed. Shit. This thing flies really weird at high speeds. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, here's that weird runway you guys might have seen before. It is really odd. I can't land on it. I've tried like several times. And it is a pain in the ass. But I can do this and try and slow down on land, because I have to go uphill. Let me turn on my brakes. Turn off my brakes. Okay, now what's going on? Come on, turn back around. There we go. Now I am gonna have to ride the downhill slope with this thing. Hopefully it's not too large, because if I slam into the back of the building, I am pretty much screwed. And if I do slam back into the back of the building, I'll just cut out everything and just show you guys back at this place. But I don't think I'll have to do that. It is pretty cool. As you guys can see, that over there is only 31.0 kilometers, and that's the other runway. This thing is right here, like right on this island. Okay, so yeah, now I'm gonna start riding the downhill slope. Turn on my brakes a bit. See, I wish you could just brake the back wheel. No, wait, that sounds, you know what I mean. I'm gonna turn on the lights to see what that looks like. It's pretty nice. I guess at nighttime, landing with those helps. Never landed at night. And once again, never done a good landing. Other than that biplane over there, did a great landing. This one, so far, pretty good. I'm gonna have to go towards flat land, which would be in the back of those hangars. There's an A.T.C tower, an air traffic control thing. Turn on my brakes. I am speeding up way too much. You guys can see down here. And then I guess this little ion engine can push us down the mountain. Yes? No? Guess not. Oh, yep, there it goes. See how much power that had to use? It's a lot. There we go, just start rolling again. Now I'm going to try and get right up behind him and then get this guy out. He won't be able to get back in, so we'll just have a guy here. Like, you know, I think I'm going to leave a guy at every airport. I want to get out, though, to see the stuff, so I won't be able to take back off again, but that's okay. Whoa, turn on the brakes. Turn them back off. Come on, just go forward a bit. Just a bit. Just as long as it rolls a tiny bit. There we go. And brakes. There we go. So let's eject this guy. Space, let's let go. Gonna jump off the back here so I don't get hurt. He's tripping over solar panels and shit. Okay, hug the wall. There we go. I'm always scared that I'll fall off the front and he'll do his little explosion. So let's see what's in here. Out front there's a rock. Yeah. Look at that interesting rock. Yeah, that's nice. There's a rock. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh, there's another rock. So there's nothing in here. From the video I saw online, there was stuff in one of these. There's like a piece of trash or something. I want to be able to see that. Even if there's nothing in these, at least you guys got to see that there is a runway out here. That's pretty awesome. Now, I think there's a way into that tower. Oh, look, there's the stuff. What are those? I know that they're rocket pieces, but let's see. I think that's the MK1-something command pod, like the very first command pod. That's one of the very first fuel tanks. They don't have those fuel tanks anymore in the game. And here's one of the very first engines. That's awesome. These are pieces that aren't in the game anymore. Oh, well, other than the command pod. But the command pod is actually just the edited version of the old one. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go see if the A.T.C has anything in it. You notice I say A.T.C slowly because I have to think it out. Air traffic control. Because I used to call it the A.C.T. Not the A.T.C. But I don't fly planes in real life, so why does it matter? It doesn't. I think there's something in there, I'm not sure. As I recall, someone showed the inside of a building. Doesn't look like it. No, there's nothing in here. But I do get to stand around and say I got to this place. So I'm gonna put this little guy in the shade right here. I'm gonna have some fun. Actually, should I leave him next to the pieces? Yeah, let's leave him next to the pieces. And now you guys get to know, since we got here, I am gonna be showing you the Easter eggs. So this is not only just filler episode 4, this is Easter egg number 1. So if you guys see the title, it's gonna say like Kerbal Space Program Planes episode 4, and then it's gonna say / Easter eggs episode 1. And I'll put an annotation at the beginning to get you guys to skip to the Easter egg if you guys didn't see that. If you did click that, then you guys missed a hell of a ride. I fixed that biplane that we worked on last episode, so it was pretty good. So yeah, if you guys liked the episode, like, favorite, and subscribe for more, and next time you guys will get to see some Easter eggs. And I'll soon be starting my own rocket division thing, because so far we've only done planes, and I'm changing the series name to Kerbal Space Program Planes. Then I'm going to have Kerbal Space Program Easter eggs, and I'm going to have Kerbal Space Program rockets. So hope you guys liked it. Subscribe for more.